Loot Crate in my vault. And it's a particularly good one, in my opinion. It's quite a few years old, and the t-shirt that you would get inside is not, I'm afraid. It's been worn many times over the years, and along with the Spider-Man t-shirt from my previous Loot Crate, it's gone walkabout, and I have yet to locate it. But there is a picture inside the Loot Crate, and I may include a picture of me wearing said Loot Crate t-shirt or not. So the Loot Crates would vary in physical size. Some would be a bit longer, like a rectangle. This is a very small square, but don't let that fool you, because the content inside are quite special. So let's take a look. Sorry about that noise. Okay, so if you imagine this space would have been filled with a t-shirt, so it all would have fit in there very nice and compact. So in my previous videos I mentioned how earlier on in my subscription Loot Crate contained a booklet which would tell you about the items inside, but it would also have some nice little pockets of information or quizzes. So this year's was 2015, and the theme was time. So I think we will look at the items first, and I'll refer to the booklet for each item, and then we'll take a closer look at the other pages. So we'll go with the biggest item first, Back to the Future. So I'll just move the box out of the way a bit. So this is Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future, and we can see inside the booklet they go into a lot more detail about each item than they did towards when I finished my subscription in 2020, when it just turned into a QR code. So this is an exclusive Back to the Future figure. And the booklet says, Great Scott. It's our exclusive Doc Brown Funko Pop vinyl figure. We didn't have to travel in a DeLorean to find this one. He's brand new and only available in your loot crate. Our very own creators helped design the figure with inspiration from the cinematic, climatic clock tower scene in the first Back to the Future film. So that was one of the really special things about Loot Crate. And I think you'll find in every item in this Loot Crate is exclusive, made specially for them, and you won't find it on the high street. And I guess you'd only find it online if somebody resells it. So you can see I haven't opened this one. And there are 3 different types that you can get. I love the Back to the Future films alongside Indiana Jones. They were the 2 of my kind of favourite trilogies. Yeah, they were really lots of fun. So when I first opened this Loot Crate all those years ago, I was super happy to see this little chap. And then the next item, it would have been that t-shirt. So let's take a look in the booklet and I'll show you what it looked like. So it was a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and you have Bill and Ted on the front and it says be excellent to each other, which is I think a really nice motto just for life in general. And it is a very soft cotton, so it's very comfortable and a nice shade of blue. So this was also an exclusive Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures t-shirt by Loot Crate Labs. So it says, greetings, most excellent looters. Meet Bill and Ted, 2 time-travelling slackers who had a blast in the past and are now themselves a cinematic blast from the 80s past. Slip on our exclusive retro-inspired tee and get ready to rewrite a little history of your own. Wash in cold water to prevent bogus shrinkage, dudes. to say I have washed mine in the regular wash and it survived fine thus far. I think this is one of my favourite t-shirts that I have from Lootcrate that I have worn quite a few times. Because it's both a very nice colour and a nice motto on the front. So, you might have seen a glimpse there of what the next item in the crate is. We have another Back to the Future item. And this is quite special, in my opinion. This is a Back to the Future Part 2 hoverboard scale replica. So, in the booklet, this is by Quantum Mechanics, and it says back in 1989, Marty McFly rode his hoverboard into the future. October 21, 2015 to be exact. Inspiring fantasies of new technology and personal transportation. Lootcrate celebrates the dream with our own prop replica, measuring 5 inches long. It includes special mirrored base and a certificate of authenticity. So let's take a look. I'll just move you forward a bit to fall in there. Okay. So this is the certificate of authenticity, and it certifies this 1 to 5 scale replica of the Back to the Future 2 hoverboard was created by Quantum Mechanics Inc. under license from Universal Pictures, exclusively for Lootcrate. So that's another Lootcrate exclusive. And let's take this out of the box. Okay. So let's pop this so we can see. Just try not to get the glare in the background. And you can see underneath the detail See in the reflection there, the detail. So we'll pop this back in the box and keep it safe. The next item, another exclusive, is BBC Doctor Who. So this is a BBC Doctor Who Sonic Spork, and it's a Loot Crate exclusive. So the booklet tells us this is by 50/50, and it says time travelling works up a mighty appetite. So what better way to snack your way across the eons than with Loot Crate's exclusive Sonic Screwdriver Spork. We rounded up a time spoon and a time fork that were wearing a bit thin, and they regenerated much like the good doctor himself into the multifunctional utensil you see before you. Hand wash for years and years of eating enjoyment. So let's take a look. Okay. So you can see the detail on that. I can't remember. I might have tested it once, but I don't intend to use it. As maybe if I go away or something, it would be quite handy. But that's a pretty cool item. We'll keep it back in the box, nice and safe. And don't forget this bit. If I can pop it back on, that is. There we go. Got there in the end. And then, like with every Loot Crate, before and after, you got Loot Crate pin or badge. If you can see that. So we'll take a quick look at the booklet. It does have some nice little things in here. So they had a contest where you could take a picture of yourself in some of the items. I never did this, but I can tell you which items I have received. So I do have this apron. I did get this Loot Crate, and I do have this Pokemon hat. I also have the Hydra bin, and I have the Venom mug. I have quite a few mugs actually from Loot Crate. I had forgotten how many times they did actually include a full-size mug, which is very cool. So they have a few pages of how to cosplay as either Ben and Ted or Marty McFly, and gives you a suggestion of clothing or items you would need to achieve looking like them. Marty McFly's is quite simple. So they also have a page about the product team, the people who go searching for all those incredible items that find their way into the loot crates. That must be quite fun job to do, also probably quite tricky, but they've done a really great job. I thought this page was quite interesting. It says Back to the Future 2 made a lot of predictions about the world of 2015. Here is a handy scorecard to see how some of these predictions turned out. So hoverboards, they've put kinda. We definitely didn't have the hoverboards that you saw in Back to the Future. Jaws 19, no. Drones in common use, yes. Flat screens and lots of TV channels, most definitely. Slang words. We didn't have those slang words. Biometric ID, kind of. Ubiquitous fax machines, nope. Video games played without using your hands, yes. Personal tech used at the dinner table, yes. Flying cars. It says kinda. I'm not sure what cars they mean. And then these are the descriptions of the things that came in the loot crate. enjoyed having these booklets in the crates. Just something nice, little extra to read. And it's a shame that they stopped doing them. And the crate. So this crate has, I will try and be as quiet as I can. This crate has the scene from Bill and Ted, where they are on the stage, and it says "Party on Dudes." There we go, you can just about see that. So some of the crates you could unfold and turn inside out so that this becomes the outside. So I wonder if you agree that although this box looks very small, it packs a bit of a punch with some very nice items, all exclusives. I'm going to try and pop them back in the box very quietly. So we'll pop Emmett back in there. We'll have him facing up this time, so you can see what's going on. Very gently. The hoverboard will place just here. And the pin. And the booklet. And we'll close that up. So thank you for looking back through this loot crate with me. I hope it maybe brought up some nice memories of Back to the Future. Or even Bill and Ted. And I hope you found this relaxing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.